All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. And today we're going to be looking at a semi-OG fragrance from the house of Versace. And before I get into the fragrance, I just want to say I feel like Versace is a very, very good value in the fragrance landscape. As far as designers go, I feel like it's top notch and the prices are not even that expensive. So today we're going to be looking at Versace Eros. And this is a very, very good scent. And again, you can find this 100 milliliter bottle for under $100 now. When this first came out, it was over $100, I believe. But just, on all of their fragrances, the longevity, the quality, the projection is there, and you're not paying north of $100. I think for Versace Eros now, what this flanker is based off of, you can get that for under $70 on Amazon. So anyway, enough about the house of Versace. Let's get into this fragrance. Unfortunately, I don't have the box with me. I threw it somewhere, but yeah, here's the presentation right here. Just a very good look. You have your, this isn't a magnetic cap, but it's a decent enough cap. Looks good. I don't really look at batch codes on the bottom. I'm not going to spray it. The atomizer is pretty good, but I've sprayed a couple other scents in this room already, so I don't want to knock myself out. But this glass is very nice. This cap has good weight to it, and you can see the little logo on the top here. It's basically a spicy, more woody version of Versace Eros. So this is a sweet fragrance that, with the spice and the wood added to it, can carry over into fall and winter quite well. If you have Versace Eros, I would say I would wear that in maybe spring, summer, and do this in the fall, winter. Now, this wouldn't compete with Wanted by Night in the dead of winter, in my opinion. I think that, would probably carry a little bit better in the cold weather. The top notes are mandarin orange, black pepper, chinado, lemon, rosemary. The mid notes are pepper, geranium, rose. The base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, Texas cedar, sandalwood, patchouli, and oak moss. Again, I'm not going to get into all those. I will say, if you do not like tonka bean, I would not get this fragrance. If you do not like Versace Eros, I would not get this fragrance. Or for my English laundry lovers, if you have Oxford Bleu and you don't like it, I would not get this fragrance, because this is a flanker of Versace Eros. So it's going to share that DNA. It is a little bit more mature, a little bit less playful. This one's a little heavier, and I pick up on the tonka bean a little bit more on this one. So to me, on the initial spray and even in the dry down, the tonka bean's a little bit heavier. It doesn't quite project the sweet playfulness of Versace Eros. And you could wear this in the summer and in the spring if you wanted to. But to me, it's a little bit more mature, and it just, with the spice and the wood, I don't know, and the vanilla, it just smells more fall, winter to me. But I'm just going to keep it at that. I mean, this is a quality fragrance. I would say it lasts about 5 to 6 hours on me. Honestly, it could last longer. I tend to go nose blind on fragrances. I will say, when I first got this, I did not like the fragrance because I wasn't a fan of tonka bean, and in time, I've grown to like tonka bean. It's not my first love, but I really like that note. And I would say I would not blind buy this fragrance. I would definitely get a sample or order a decant on a website, or even go somewhere like Sephora and spray it on a test strip and test it out. And one of the great things about Sephora, especially when they're located in Kohl's, and this is not sponsored, this is just a little tip, little gold nugget that I discovered. You can spray a scent on the back of your hand or your wrist if you're not wearing another fragrance, and kind of walk around the store and do your shopping for like half hour, 45 minutes. I mean, you're not going to get an experience of the total life of the fragrance as you wear it throughout the day, but you'll get a good enough idea to tell you whether or not you want to wear it. And that'll inform you as to whether or not it goes with your body chemistry well. I think this pretty much goes with most people's body chemistries, you won't have a problem. Most climates and situations like New York City, you can wear this if you live in a foresty area, you can wear this if you live in a desert area. Again, one of the things that kind of threw me off was it's not as playful as Versace Eros. So if you've never had Versace Eros and you watch a lot of reviews on it, you're gonna think it's this light, super playful, pull you in kind of fragrance, when to me, the heavy tonka bean it gives it balance, but it's not as fresh and as playful to me. That's just how I perceive tonka bean. Eros is more of a playful scent, but I feel like Invictus, 1 Million, those are more playful and youthful. Not that this isn't. A person of any age could wear this. For me, I'd probably say 25 or older would probably be a better suit. I don't overspray when I wear something like this. This could be a projection beast if you overspray. I wouldn't project as much as Eros, but it'll project well enough, and above average is what I would say for this. But you cannot go wrong with the House of Versace. A little bit more mature version of Versace Eros. And then for occasions on this, I would say, you could wear this to work. You could wear it to dinner. You could wear this on a date. You could wear this to church. This projects a little bit too much for me for being on an airplane in Uber situations, that kind of thing. I'd wear something lighter that sits a little bit closer, like a Burberry, a powdery Burberry type fragrance, or Signature for my English laundry lovers. This I would wear if, I had a little bit more space, or if I was out in a going out type situation. Work, you could. It just depends on the situation. If you're in cubicles and stuff, this could be a little much. If you have your own office, then yeah, or if you have a small staff and you know the people well that you're going to be interacting with, okay, you might wear it even if you're in closer quarters. But I probably would not. It wouldn't be something I'd wear every day of the week. And honestly, I really wouldn't wear it to work too much. I prefer lighter fragrances for work, but nobody would be offended or sad it didn't smell good if I wore this. So.